If you have a DJI drone and you want to unbind your DJI account from your drone, then in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do that. And this is going to be pretty much the same across the various drones that DJI makes. I'm just demonstrating this using the DJI Flip. So the first thing obviously that you want to do is to turn on your drone. So just whatever drone you have, turn it on. You don't have to like unfold it depending on the drone and the version of the drone that you have. So once you turn on your drone like this, then you can put it to the side. And the next thing you want to do is go to your iPhone or your Android device and open the DJI Fly application just like this, and then it will take some time just for the drone to pop up, and you can see the DJI Flip has popped up. Now right here, I'll click connect right there so that I can join its network just like this. Give it a few seconds. Boom, and now the DJI Flip is connected. I'll click right there that I'm okay. And what I want to do once it's connected is go back, and now where I want to go to remove this drone or unbind it from my DJI account is go to where it says profile, just like this, and under profile you can see where it says device management. If I click on device management right there, you can see it's bound to my account that you see right here, and it has an option that says remove device from account. So you can see the name of the drone that we are managing right here is this one, the DJI Flip, which is this drone that you see right there. So if you have a number of drones, for example, or a number of DJI devices or drones, when you go to this section that says device management, then it's going to show you a number of drones that you can choose from. But because I only have this DJI Flip in my account bound to this email that you see right there, I'll just blur it out for privacy. But under this section, when you go to where it says device management, then you might see a number of drones and you might have to scroll to find the right one that you want to remove. It's actually a pretty simple process. So if you want to remove it from your account, just go to account and device, and then you can go and click where it says remove device from account. And in case you want to verify that you are removing the right drone, you can verify its name right on top and the aircraft serial number. You'll be able to see the information right here, and you can see the controller serial number. This is very important because, for example, the DJI Flip that I'm about to unbound has the DJI RC2 controller that you see right there. To verify it's the right one, you can also check the device controller serial numbers. In most cases, the serial number of the device can be seen like on the controller itself, and if you want to see the aircraft serial number, you can also open it and then you'll be able to see the serial number. Usually they have it somewhere close by, and you can now see when it was last activated. But now to remove it, just click where it says remove device from account, just like this. And right here you can see it says, what does binding my device to an account do? And binding an aircraft with an account means the account has ownership of the aircraft. Changing the bound account transfers ownership of the device to a new account, which is what you probably want to do if you want to sell your drone. And you notice the second part, it says if the current account in use is not the aircraft owner's account, you are able to use the current account to connect and use aircraft normally, but unable to check device usage and other related information. So if you get sold a device or a drone that has that the user forgot to unbound the aircraft from their account, you can still use it, but you won't be able to check other related information, and you will still be unable to use certain value-added services from the aircraft, such as DJI K refresh. And the third thing you won't be able to do if you buy a device that has a different DJI account bound to it, you'll be unable to use the aircraft if the aircraft is marked as a fly-away aircraft by the aircraft owner's account. So Very important to unbound your account before you sell a drone, and always check. Sometimes, always check just to make sure you are buying an aircraft that's unbound. But to finish the process, I'll click here where it says next and confirm account and device info. What I want to do is click where it says confirm unbind device from this account. So I want to click where it says confirm, and you can see device unbound from account successfully, which is what we wanted. So if I click on the little X just to close this, you can see I now have the ability to rebind this DJI Flip drone to my account. So I can click here where it says bind to an account, and that's how you do it. It's pretty easy to do. I went ahead and closed the DJI Fly app just to show you what happens when I turn on the RC controller that controls this DJI Flip, just to put it out there. So let's give it a few seconds while it powers on. Boom, it's now just powered on like I mentioned, and you can see the drone is still connected to the aircraft that it came with. I went ahead and I connected my the remote RC2 controller to my Wi-Fi network so that the information we see is current. And just to show you how we do that, it's pretty easy to do. So I'll exit right here, and this is the page that I want to show you. So right here, if I go to where it says profile like that, I can go to device management. Keep in mind that if you haven't cleared or if you haven't unbound your drone from your DJI account, you can also do it like this. You just have to make sure that the Wi-Fi is connected and the devices are communicating properly. And if you have multiple devices too, when you go to device management, you will be able to see multiple drones that you have in your account, just like that. Now, the next step that I recommend you do is to reset your DJI Fly app on the devices that are communicating with each other. So just go to where it says settings right there, and under here, you can go to where it says system, because there we have the ability, or we have the options for reset. And under here you can see reset, and right here we have Wi-Fi and mobile Bluetooth reset. We have reset app preferences, and we have erase all data, factory reset basically. And then it's going to tell you that, hey, factory reset is going to it will erase all data from your phone's internal storage, including your DJI, your Google account, system and app data, downloaded apps, music, photos and others. And now you can go and erase all data just like this, and you can see it will power cycle the device just like this, and it will restart. Of course, while it does this, you can see it saying erasing, and the brightness just goes to the maximum just like this. And yeah, don't forget to remove your micro SD card if you have one inserted both on your controller, and if you have a micro SD card in your drone, then you also need to remember to remove that as well. My SD cards have been removed, but I went on and I switched back the drone just to power it on. And one last step that you need to do is, once your aircraft is connected, then there might be recordings that have been recorded internally. So in order to erase that, if you go to your drone and go to the album like that, you can basically click on this arrow where it says batch select, just like this, and then you can erase that and click on the bin just like that. But sometimes it saves these in the caches, and what you can do in this case, when you are connected to your drone, this is the settings of the DJI Flip that it's connected to. If I go to the settings right here, and then you notice storage right there, I can format the storage just like this, and it will format the internal storage and remove everything, and it will show you the total is 1.9, available 1.9. so format again just to be sure, and boom, format is done. I remove the SD card, that's why there is no SD card showing up. And then if you go to more settings right here, you can see here you have more settings that you can do. But if you go to where you at the about right there, you can see this is where we want to go ahead and reset the aircraft itself. We've reset the controller. I showed you how to reset the DJI Fly app on the controller, removed our account. And now to erase all settings and all data from the drone itself, just like this, in addition to unbounding it like what we saw, we can go here where it says clear all data. If I click there, right, you can see it says all user data generated during use and stored on aircraft will be erased, including data in aircraft internal storage and SD card, unlocking licenses, aircraft logs, other user data stored on aircraft. This is what we want to do, of course, just as the last step, of course. And now we want to go ahead and clear all the data just like this. And you can see it's clearing data. It will take a few seconds depending on how much you had on your internal storage and how much other settings you have. And you can see cleared successfully. Aircraft will restart soon. If I click OK, you can see my aircraft is probably gonna restart, and you can see the connection has basically been lost. I can go ahead and try reconnect, but then we don't wanna put our account back on this drone, and we don't want to put our account also on the DJI Fly app that's on the RC2. So textured environments. That's how you do it to unbound your account, clear your DJI Fly app on your controller, and then you can also erase all your contents and settings and your data, removing your SD cards from your drone and your DJI Fly app. Hopefully you found this video informative and helpful in a way. If you did, definitely do hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.